Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm all about making parenting just a little bit easier. And today's video is one I'm super excited to share. A lot of you have asked how I make my own baby food, especially after I mentioned it in my 3 to 6 month essentials video. Well, today, I'm going to walk you through the whole process, from what ingredients I use to how I blend it all together. Spoiler alert, it's actually super simple, doesn't require anything fancy, and saves a ton of money. Plus, homemade baby food can be tailored to your baby's taste and nutritional needs, so it's a win-win. So grab a snack, or a smoothie if you're feeling like multitasking, and let's dive into making baby food. Step 1. Ingredients and supplies. For today's baby food prep, I'll be using a few simple ingredients and tools. Here's what I've got lined up. Frozen organic veggies. Today, I'm using frozen peas and butternut squash, which are easy to store and super convenient. Fresh veggies work too, but frozen organic ones are a great option for busy parents. Breast milk or formula. This adds extra nutrients and helps get the consistency just right. Juice. I like to add a little pear juice, which is gentle on baby's tummy and helps with digestion. Storage containers. I'll be using these baby food storage containers I picked up on Amazon. They're great because they're glass, safe for microwaving, and have measurements on the side. All right, let's start with the peas and get those steaming. Step 2. Prepping the veggies. I'm using the frozen steamable bags, which makes life so much easier. You just pop them in the microwave and follow the instructions on the back of the package. Today, we're starting with the peas. For these, I set the microwave to 4 minutes and let them steam up until they're nice and tender. Using steamable bags really saves time, but if you prefer fresh veggies, you can absolutely steam or boil them yourself. Once the peas are done, I'll show you how I mix everything together to create the puree. Step 3. Making the puree. All right, the peas are ready. Now let's turn them into a smooth, delicious puree that's perfect for baby. Transfer the peas. First, I open the bag and pour the steamed peas into a blender cup. Today I'm using a NutriBullet, which works perfectly for this. You don't need any special baby food blender. Any good quality blender will do. Add liquids. To help blend everything together, I'll add about 2 ounces of breast milk and a small splash of pear juice. You can also use apple juice, water, or formula if you prefer. The pear juice is great for helping with digestion, especially if your baby is just starting solids and adjusting to new foods. Adjust the consistency. I like my baby's purees a little on the smoother side, So if it looks too thick, I'll add a bit more juice or milk. And if it's too watery, I just add a few more peas. Blend it up. Once everything's in the cup, I screw on the blade and blend. It usually takes just a few seconds for everything to get smooth and creamy. And that's it. Our pea puree is ready. Step 4. Storing the puree. Now that we have our puree, it's time to store it for later use. Storage containers. I'm using these little glass containers that I picked up on Amazon. They're amazing because they have measurements on the side, making it easy to portion out the food. They're also super versatile. You can microwave, freeze, or refrigerate them. Today, I'm filling 2 containers with our pea puree, but you could also just make a single portion if you prefer. Step 5. Trying out other veggies. Butternut squash and sweet potato. Now that we've made our pea puree, let's try a couple of other veggies. I have butternut squash and sweet potato here, so let's prep these next. Butternut squash. Just like with the peas, I'm using a steamable frozen bag for convenience. I follow the instructions on the package, microwave for a few minutes, and then pour the cooked squash into the NutriBullet cup. I'll add breast milk and pear juice to get the right texture and blend until smooth. Sweet potato. For this, I have a fresh sweet potato that I microwave to save time, but you can cook it however you like. Boil, steam, or bake. I cut the sweet potato into small chunks, put them in the NutriBullet cup, add a little breast milk and pear juice, and blend until smooth. Sweet potato has a natural sweetness, so most babies love it. Step 6. Finalizing and organizing the baby food. After blending, it's time to portion out all our purees into storage containers. Here's what we have. Pea puree in 2 containers. Butternut squash puree, also in 2 containers. Sweet potato puree, stored in 1 larger container since I ran out of the baby food containers, but any small airtight glass container works. I've portioned everything so there's a variety to choose from for the week. It's great to have different flavors on hand to keep things interesting for your baby. Step 7. Feeding time and final tip. All right, everything is ready, and now it's time for the real test, feeding time. I'm going to give my little one a spoonful of the pea puree to see how he likes it. He's already reaching out and seems pretty excited, and a little messy. As usual, hands in the food and lots of giggles. It's always a fun experience. Tips for a smooth feeding experience. Go slow, especially if your baby is just starting solids. Let them get used to each new flavor and texture. Listen to baby's cues. If they're done, they're done. No need to push it. Have fun. Feeding time is a great bonding experience, so keep it light and fun. And just like that, my little one has had a healthy homemade meal, and I know exactly what's in it. I hope this video helps you see just how easy it is to make your own baby food. It's a great way to save money, reduce waste, and give your baby fresh, nutritious meals every day. Recap and storage tip. Before I sign off, here are a few quick recap tips. Use simple ingredients. Frozen or fresh organic veggies work wonders. Blend and adjust consistency. Customize the texture to suit your baby's preferences. Store smart. Glass containers are versatile and safe for storing, freezing, and reheating. Most purees will last up to 3 days in the fridge, or up to 3 months in the freezer. Just label each container with the date, so you know when to use it by. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this video gave you some confidence to try making your own baby food at home. Remember, you don't need anything fancy or expensive to do this. It's really easy, and I know you and your baby will love the result. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more tips, tricks, and parenting hacks. And as always, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your experiences with making baby food, or any other tips you might have. All right, I think my little one is ready for round 2, so I better get going. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for reading along. This content not only provides step-by-step instructions, but also covers key tips and practical advice, ensuring you feel fully prepared to make healthy, homemade baby food. Enjoy this new journey of making nutritious meals for your little one.